Crystal McLeod is here from Ottawa Valley Moms, and it's ottawavalleymoms.com, right?
Correct.
All right, so there we can get ideas.
We have some ideas to, if you're not going away for March break, things that you can do with your kids at home. So it's spring, it's a nice spring-like day kind of today, the temperatures. So some of the ideas that we have is to get things ready for your garden.
I like that.
Yeah, so one of the activities that we have is kind of a DIY to prep seedlings for your vegetable garden.
Very good.
So,
and here, by the way, I think we all know what this is, right?
Yeah, that's pretty
you know what
obvious.
that is, right? Don't you?
Just a little toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll, anything like that. And basically all we've done is cut them in half. So depending on how old your kids are, they may need help there. Yeah.
Yep. And you know what? I have a little guy who's coming up on 4. What's wrong with me? I can't even do this.
You have to bend it.
Oh, you have to use your muscles.
So it's not adult-proof. It's just for kids, apparently.
There we go. Yeah, all right. So I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just
He's
pop them
4 years
in.
old. I think he would really enjoy this. You know, I don't think he's too young for this.
No. So all you have to do, it's fun and messy. Like I've lined the bottom of just like an old kind of Rubbermaid container that we have. You're going to dump some dirt like I have done here.
Okay.
And then any of the seeds. So some of the ones that maybe are going to take a little longer to grow up that you would grow, like you can get kits that you would buy in a store to make these. So this is just kind of something fun to do with the kids. So you'd plop your seeds in.
And you put in a few.
Put in a few, and then cover it back up with more dirt, and then water it. The nice thing about the toilet paper rolls is that it will decompose. So in the spring, when you go to plant them in your garden, it's all natural, right? So it'll just.
Will it last? So are you transplanting in the roll into the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
So, and then that biodegrades, see ya, perfect.
Yeah, so it's just an inexpensive way of kind of starting them at home. So if you have, you could even put saran on it, like once you water them, so that it kind of acts like the little greenhouse effect.
I like, you know, when I was a kid, this was always, even we grew grass even just to see it happen, and every day you'd see a little bit more, and it was, I don't know why, it was fascinating.
Yeah,
well,
well, last year was the first year that we did a vegetable garden at home.
Okay.
So the kids really got into it, like going out and that kind of thing. So it's just kind of another way to, something to do for the March break, get ready for spring and move forward. Kind of on the same idea, what we have here is homemade clay. So basically, all it is flour, salt, a little bit of oil, and hot water.
Okay. Can I get the measurements of that on your website?
All of it's going to be on the website today. Yep. And then you roll it out. So it's going to be like a cookie dough. My son is not quite 2, and he was trying to eat it. But my daughter is 6, and she was having a great time with it.
Okay.
So just roll it out. It's like a dough, and you cut it and shape it how you want, and then you bake it in the oven. So when it hardens, when it's done, it all comes out like this, and like it's rock hard.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then you just paint it or decorate how you want. You can actually dye. Yeah. Aww. You can dye the dough as well if you want with food coloring. And then these ones don't have any lacquer on it, but you can put like a lacquer or a varnish to make it a little weatherproof. I
like the idea of making a little heart, putting a hole in it like this, and putting it on, make it into a necklace, and then insist that mommy wears it to work.
Yes.
Oh, if you love me, you'll wear it to work, mommy.
You could also make like a mobile with it, right? Like do a bunch of them, or you can make beads, you can make sculptures. It's really
look how fun. And you know what? This is where you see like the unlimited imagination come out. You don't know, you say do whatever you want, and they come out with things like this that are so cool.
And it's stuff that you have already in your kitchen, so it's like something else to do. And we actually have a recipe very similar on our website for homemade Play-Doh. It's very similar, but obviously you wouldn't bake it. So something else, if you're looking for another idea, is check it out. Find the homemade Play-Doh.
How cute is that?
Yeah, a little handprint.
Little handprint. That's so cool.
And it's something you can keep, right? Like if you put a little varnish on it or something, you can keep them, and it's put them out in your garden in the summer. So.
Very nice. I like that. Coming up, how to make your own light box.
Light table.
Light table.
That's what Aaron's calling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A light table, and Aaron's going to show us that in just a moment with Ottawa Valley Moms. That's on the way on CTV Morning Live.